February 21, 2022. It's a day we, as Americans, commemorate our past presidents, particularly the ones who've paved the way for a greater tomorrow, such as Abraham Lincoln. As the 16th President of the United States, Honest Abe served for only 4 short years, from March 1861 until his assassination in April 1865. But in that time, he made history as one of our nation's most impactful presidents, and ate a lot of memorable and famous quotes along with characters like a tree and reputation like a shadow. The shadow is what we think of it, the tree is the real thing. Abraham Lincoln. Sir, my concern is not whether God is on our side, my greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. Abraham Lincoln. You can fool all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. Abraham Lincoln. Most folks are about as happy as they make their minds up to be. Abraham Lincoln. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. Abraham Lincoln. Human action can be modified to some extent, but human nature cannot be changed. Abraham Lincoln. Love is the chain to lock a child to its parent. Abraham Lincoln. There are no bad pictures, that's just how your face looks sometimes. Abraham Lincoln. You can tell the greatness of a man by what makes him angry. Abraham Lincoln. Common-looking people are the best in the world, that is the reason the Lord makes so many of them. Abraham Lincoln. He has a right to criticize, who has a heart to help. Abraham Lincoln. Tact, the ability to describe others as they see themselves. Abraham Lincoln. A farce or comedy is best played, a tragedy is best read at home. Abraham Lincoln. Upon the subject of education, not presuming to dictate any plan or system respecting it, I can only say that I view it as the most important subject which we as a people can be engaged in. Abraham Lincoln. For people who like that kind of a book, that is the kind of book they will like. Abraham Lincoln. I am rather inclined to silence, and whether that be wise or not, it is at least more unusual nowadays to find a man who can hold his tongue than to find one who cannot. Abraham Lincoln. You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all of the people some of the time, but you cannot fool all of the people all of the time. I don't like that man. I must get to know him better. Abraham Lincoln. When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. Abraham Lincoln. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. Abraham Lincoln.